when God was giving talent, balls were just too late. So they try to put me down, but it makes me more ambitious. Success is sweet, but revenge is so delicious. Haters gonna hate.
What's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off with the red team, we're going to have Graves, Sejuani, Blitzcrank, Anivia, and Shen versus the blue team, who has Zyra, Draven, Nautilus, Kassadin, and Jayce. Starting right off at the top lane, we're going to have Shen versus Jayce. Shen mains caster while Jayce mains top. This should give Jayce a pretty big advantage. Shen's been played by this person 8 times, where Jayce's been played by this person 25 times. Again, I think I'm definitely going to have to go with Jayce on this one. But if we take a look at that mid lane next, we're going to see a really interesting matchup between Anivia and Kassadin. Anivia mains AD carry while Kassadin mains caster. Again, Kassadin should have a very big advantage. Anivia has been played by this person 5 times, where Kassadin has been played by this person 44 times. So that's, again, a huge advantage in favor of Kassadin there. But then if we go into the jungle, we're going to have Sejuani versus Nautilus. Now, Sejuani mains jungle, while Nautilus mains AD carry. This should give Sejuani a pretty decent advantage just from the experience of being in the jungle. Sejuani's been played by this person 5 times, where Nautilus has been played by this person 10 times. I think despite it's a very low count game on both champions, but I think Sejuani will have the advantage. Then if we take a look at that bottom lane, last but not least, we're going to have Graves versus the Draven. Now, Graves mains AD carry, and so does Draven. Graves has been played by this person 21 times, where Draven's been played by this person 161 times. I think I'm definitely going to have to give the advantage to Draven in this one, just with the sheer amount of experience that he has on the Draven. If we throw in the factor of supports, we're going to have Blitzcrank and Zyra. Blitzcrank mains jungle while Zyra mains support. Again, this is a huge advantage for the bottom lane of the blue team. So just based on that, I'm definitely going to have to give the advantage to the bottom lane on the blue team. If you add up all the wins and losses that everybody has on the champions that they're playing, you'll see... Actually, it's just all champions, sorry. The red team has a 55.66% chance on average of winning, where the blue team has a 58.43% chance of winning on average. So that's about a 2% advantage in favor of the blue team. Let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another episode of the Diamond League. We actually have some very, I guess, unnamed, I wouldn't say no name, but just normal run-of-the-mill players. Kind of trying to avoid the LCS players a little bit today, just because it seems like every single day it's just been back-to-back LCS players. And so I'm kind of trying to get a little bit more into, Zekent, who's a phenomenal streamer, by the way. If you haven't seen him, definitely check him out. He's the best poppy in the world. He's fantastic. xxPhaxen, he was amazing from Season 2. I think he do a Soul a whole bunch. Let's see, Onebadbrad, he's from Crs Academy. He's still a great player overall. But either way, I mean, it's always fun to see a lot of the up-and-comers. Most of these people aren't even in the amateur scene yet. A lot of them are just kind of playing for fun, but they would be picked up by amateur teams, or they could easily make an amateur team that could compete with the higher level teams without absolutely no issues.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Now let's talk matchups. We're going to have a lot of very interesting matchups in this game. I can already foresee it. So in the top lane, Jayce. Oh, a huge grab going on to Zyra. She's going to be forced to flash, but misses over the wall. Zekent, you're killing me. I just called you the best poppy, and then you just got to kill yourself. What's going on here?
30 seconds until minions spawn. Man,
that just blew up in my face, didn't it? Well, he's still one of the best poppy. He's playing Zyra, that's why. But great hook, a very aggressive play by the red team, which is exactly what they needed to do. I mean, they have Blitzcrank, why not? But let's start again, like right up. I was gonna go into the lane matchup. So Jayce versus Shen. This matchup is a little bit difficult as far as I don't know. It's really hard to say. I think the earlier levels, maybe level 1 to 2, will probably go to Shen. I think 3 to 6, 3 to 7 will probably go to Jayce, and then after that it's kind of just who had the biggest advantage in that period of time. So it'll be interesting to see who actually comes out on top of that. If we take a look at the junglers, I mean, Nautilus is a fantastic jungler. I mean, he's a little bit squishier now than he used to be, and that's why he's quite underplayed. But at the same time, his ganks are absolutely insane. He does a lot of CC, just so much CC. So as long as the person that he's laning or like ganking for has enough damage, they can easily pick up a kill. It's not going to be a problem. Sejuani, she requires a little bit more out of positionness, I guess you could say. It's a word, don't worry about it. Yeah, it does require a little bit, somebody to be more out of position for her to get a good solid gank until she hits level 6. Once she hits level 6, she's a friggin', you know, bitch on a boar, you know, obviously. As far as mid lane goes, I rate Kassadin very highly in this matchup. I love Anivia, but I also love Kassadin. At the same time, Kassadin's silence just wrecks Anivia all day. Ooh, a nice taunt going down on Jayce. Jayce is going to go down here, and yes, that is going to be the pass from Jayce, picking up the kill. Beautiful gank, beautiful timing. Everything was perfect, and the kill went on to Shen, which is exactly what they need. So Sejuani has 2 assists already in this game, which is freaking fantastic. That's exactly what you want from a jungler, to get as many assists as possible. Take a look at the bottom lane. We're going to have Darius versus Graves. Now, Darius is very much of a burst AD carry. It's kind of a lot like what Graves used to be. Graves used to be really bursty. Now he's not as much. He does almost a lot more poking now. It's just like not really dodgeable because buckshot is so widespread. He's still pretty tanky. He's very durable when it comes to that stuff. He can get some nice damage in though with that quick draw, the auto attacks, and the buckshot. Collateral damage, of course, will help. Ooh, a nice job. That is going to be a force barrier. They're going to egg Anivia outside tower range. She is definitely going down, and looks like Nautilus is going to very greedily pick up that kill. I'm surprised they didn't give it to Kassadin. Kassadin is very difficult. Oh, a nice job. Darius could go in. No, he's exhausted for too long. Was not able to pick up any kills on that bottom lane. But force the exhaust out of that Blitzcrank. So Zyra still has hers. This is going to be very... Yeah, it's going to be very important. Ooh, Shen gets out with that Shadow Dash, just barely misses that Shock Blast, but he's going to get hooked. He's going to get to the skies, and yeah, that is going to be just a little bit too much damage for him to sustain. Nautilus picks up another kill. xxPhaxen just going for the carry, and wow, the spinning axe and the stand aside isn't going to be enough. I don't believe so. That mana shield is just way too strong. Bottom lane, the blue team going back. Ooh, Tear of the Goddess already picked up. Oh, Tear of the Goddess already picked up by both mid laners, being Kassadin and Anivia, as well as Jayce. So Jayce looks like he could be going for a mana immunity. Ooh, the Grasping Roots does not quite land onto that Graves. Sejuani almost dying to those double golems up top. A lot of times it does happen. You get so low in lane, but at double golems, double golems especially happens. Ooh, nice little stun with the ice pick coming out from Anivia. Ooh, forcing out the flash as well as the quick draw away from Graves. So that's going to be a very successful gank. Ooh, Kassadin is level 6. This could be a very dangerous situation. That is going to be some auto attacks. Flashes over the wall. Anivia actually set it down after he flashed, but it was so hard to react in that amount of time that, you know, it just basically happened at the same time. Great job by Kassadin there. That was a really excellent pickup. He needed that. He's still level 6 before Anivia is, and that is definitely going to increase his chances of snowballing this game into their favor. He's 10 CS ahead, which is also very, very, very good for them. Graves is up by 10 CS, which is not going to be good for him, though. Not even good for Darius, anyway. Graves also has a kill up on Darius, and it's going to be a pretty difficult lane. Darius does have a stand aside, which will help a little bit as far as CC goes, where Graves doesn't really have any. Sejuani coming in, but she is spotted out by the ward, and so that's going to be a really easy disengage. Kassadin is going to pick up that blue buff, and that's really going to help him stack up that tier of the goddess. Sejuani now coming in towards mid lane, but she does get spotted out by a ward once again by that Kassadin. Blitzcrank coming in, he should be able to get a really easy grab. Wow, it actually ends up not going through for some reason. But the auto attack barrage straight up from Draven is going to be a little bit too much. Shen throws down the ultimate, tries to get back into the fight, gets a nice taunt down onto Draven, and the ignite now coming down. That is going to be a double kill for Shen while Draven picks up one. Sejuani throws down her ult. Wow, trying to keep him slowed as much as possible, but AstroNautilus doing as much as he can. A nice wall from Anivia, blocking off his quickest route to escape, and definitely will perish from that. Sejuani actually picking up the kill, doing a great job, trying to catch up a little bit to Nautilus. And that is going to be a very, very free dragon for the red team. But at the same time, I mean, right when Shen decided to ult away from that top lane, Jayce, it's really easy for him to push lanes. With the acceleration gate and the shock blast, he's able to just push so hard. And then those really, max speed 3 auto attacks on the towers, just keep switching to that. It's really good for him. So blue team takes tower while red team takes dragon. It's a really good trade. It's pretty much the classic trade that's been going on for a really long time. If you know the other team is going to go for that dragon, you might as well try to take the tower. You should almost try to force it as much as possible. Towers are, I wouldn't necessarily say, overall, of course, they're more valuable to protect. But at the same time, dragon is so important. A lot of people underestimate the value of the dragon, the fact that it's renewable income. Oh, a nice grab going on Zyra, and an instant silence with that collateral damage, and the buckshot just instantly goes down. The stand aside is going to shove him into the wall, but it's definitely not going to be enough to do anything crazy about it. Nautilus was going to go in to assist in the gank, but they were just both at full HP. There's nothing they could have done, but that grab really did just secure that kill so easily. Zyra not having a good time, that is for sure. Jayce doing as much as he can right now just to try to harass out Shen a little bit, but Shen is just getting really tanky, able to withstand a lot of his just combo. His flat out combo is just a little bit too much. And at this point, Blitzcrank is just laughing in the brush. They really need to make sure, the blue team needs to make sure that they put a ward in that red brush to prevent any type of grabs like that happening again. And wow, a lot of auto attacks coming out. Zyra's going to throw down the ultimate. Is it going to be enough? It will knock him up. Ooh, the stun does not quite land from Anivia. It's a little bit too slow. And now, yeah, there's no way Zyra's going to get out of that. She tries to pick up a kill in the meantime, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, wow. And now a huge engage up top. Nautilus and Sejuani are battling it out. Shen is ignited. I think one more auto attack, it may do it. Shen is, yeah, it does end up going down. Shock blast to the skies, and this could be a really close exchange. Is he going to be able to? No, the red buff picks up the kill for Sejuani. Beautiful play. Ended up trading a 2-for-2 overall, and now Kassadin's easy kill. Would have been a kill for Draven, but Kassadin's greedy. Kassadin probably needs those kills a little bit more than Draven, though. Kassadin is very effective when he gets fed. If he's underfarmed or the same, he's just meh, you know? So he needs to get those kills, he needs to get that CS, he needs everything that he's getting right now, and he is definitely going in hard, and this could very well be a very dangerous situation for Anivia. I believe her egg is up, so but she needs to hang around her tower just so Kassadin doesn't auto-attack her to death. Because Kassadin does have the auto-attack buff damage from his E. Or W, sorry. The Nether Blade. But it makes him very effective. Oh wow. She actually throws down before she can really do anything. Kassadin's doing as much damage as he can before he Rift Walks out of there. Definitely not having any issues getting out of that. Rift Walk is just so powerful still. You can't argue with that. Kassadin is definitely afraid of that Blitzcrank. Nobody really wants to go up against that Blitzcrank, because if you get grabbed against that team, I mean, that's Team Frost or Team Ice right there. That's just so much Frost going down, and you will be slowed and stunned until you die, because basically till the end of time, or until you die, will most likely be exactly. But wow, the collateral damage coming out, picking up that really easy kill in Draven. He poked out a little bit too far. They had no ward vision in the bottom river, which is kind of surprising since a dragon should be spawning here pretty shortly, in about a minute or so. And that was the perfect time to do it. Red team ends up taking down that bottom tower, and the blue team is pressuring this mid tower as much as possible. But Anivia is able to clean out minion waves so quickly, it's going to be very difficult. Nautilus starts down the ult down on Sejuani. She gets the ultimate, and beautiful hook lands into the skies. They're going to be able to pick that up. Jayce doing a great job. Anivia is completely backed off, gets ulted and hit. But wow, Kassadin is now going 1 versus 1. But does she see Shen coming in? Oh, he's going to Rift Walk in there. Actually picks up the kill because of the ward that was in that brush. Beautiful play by Kassadin, making use of his ward. And that is going to be a double flash and Rift Walk. There's no way Shen's getting out of that. Nautilus, once again, very greedy, picking up that kill. 4, 1, and 2 for Nautilus, doing a great job. Shen is still doing a good job at trying to stay relevant in this matchup. Shen, he is down by about 20 CS right now, but he is up a kill and an assist. Yeah, just a kill. Blitzcrank versus Zyra is not doing well. Blitzcrank is going to ultimate, and will he be able to finish it off? That's the question. Misses the grab, but now gets completely baited into 2 other members of the blue team. And wow, that is 5 kills now for Nautilus. I think that's the most fed Nautilus I've seen in a very long time. As you can see, he can still be very relevant. Kassadin misses, the silence actually lands onto a minion. It's very, very bad. But the collateral damage now going down, there's no way Draven's getting this, so he's just going to do as much damage as he can. Although it will all be for naught since he does have enough lifesteal just to kind of heal up from some minions. Dragon is now up, red team is pinging it off, and they do have their jungler there, while Nautilus is kind of looping around the back. Both teams really want control of this dragon. Anivia with blue buff, it's going to be extremely difficult for her not to take this out as fast as possible. And yeah, red team ends up taking that dragon very easily, completely uncontested. And this is the odd part. Like, I knew Kassadin was going to have the advantage, but I don't believe he should have had this big of an advantage as far as CS goes. I mean, Kassadin is up by almost 50 CS at the 16-minute mark, which is huge. Quick shot through while doing a great job. Ultimate from Nautilus coming down. He should be able to pick up another kill, and yes, that is going to be it. The wall from Anivia is going to be able to do a lot, and a beautiful hook. Is it going to be another kill? Yes, that is a double kill for Nautilus. He's now 7, 1, and 2. Jayce now coming in. Is Nautilus going to pick up a kill? It could happen. It could happen. It didn't happen. Kassadin getting that one being 4-0-4 now with 122 CS. And this is just a very bad situation for the red team to be in. They're getting caught out. And just keep going in 1-1. The inner tower is now getting pressured by the blue team. ElOhDe is going to throw down his ultimate just to kind of clear out the minion waves as much as possible. Shen's going to have to ton away from that Nautilus grab. Red team loses the bottom tower, actually. So great job by them. Zyra throws down the ultimate and bam, gets absolutely obliterated. ElOhDe goes down. Nothing he can do about that. Draven is trying to win. Yes, he does finally win a fight. I think that's the first one he's won in quite some time. Now he's 2-3-3. 3-3. Yeah, 2-3-3. Ooh, nice job by Kassadin getting that ignite down. And he's unstoppable at this point. 5 kills, 0 deaths. Kassadin's doing a great job. 5,000 gold advantage at 17-18 minutes for the blue team. It's pretty significant. It's not game breaking yet, but it is significant. Anivia should be able to get out of here with that. Oh, Draven almost flashed into the grab, which would have been terrible. Gonna force the flash away from Anivia. And oh no, that's not gonna be good. He does get stunned from that. And now we do have a huge buckshot should be coming out pretty soon. Oh, the ultimate from Shen is going to keep him alive for a while, but Shen does not get to the fight. He's not going to be relevant. And now Anivia is going to go down. A beautiful grab down onto that Nautilus. But it's not going to do much. Nautilus able to get out there with absolutely no problems. And the bottom inner tower is getting really heavily pressured. Beautiful play by Jayce. It's picking up the kill, and now Shen is in a lot of danger. Zyra's probably going to go down from that ignite. Yes, she does. Shen will most likely follow, though. Ooh. Ice Prism was flashed away from that Jayce. That was a beautiful play. That really does help. I mean, sometimes you got to use your flash offensively and defensively. A lot of people just try to save it for that one perfect moment. Like they're like, oh, this would be the best place to use a flash or whatever like that, and then it just never happens. So I'm going, you know, a 25, 30, 40-minute game without even using flash once. Anivia could be in some difficulty troubles right here. Oh. ElOhDe does get silenced, and wow, and nice. Oh, the grab actually does land onto Kassadin. Beautiful play. And wow, shut down, but the grasping roots are going to be enough. That is going to be a double kill for the Draven. Now the red team is really on their back foot.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
It's a huge gold lead. The second middle tower has gone down. Sejuani initiates really hard, throws down that frozen. Oh no, she actually didn't have, but she threw down the permafrost and was able to do quite a bit of damage. But it's not going to be enough. ElOhDe does get grabbed in by Nautilus. Is he going to get the last auto tag? Yes. Nautilus is now godlike, 9-1-7. Draven trying to do as much damage as he can, trying to get away from the Anivia. Anivia is going to fall. Oh my gosh, Jayce is at almost no HP. I can't believe he still survived. Ooh, Shock Blast doesn't quite land. Nautilus will definitely go down from this. He has tower aggro. There's nothing that they can do. Sejuani picks up that kill though. So now an 8,000 gold advantage for the blue team at 21 minutes. It's pretty big. It's getting on the bad side, but the red team still has dragon control somehow. Oh, it's gonna be a very dead Graves. It will take Kassadin down pretty low, but it's definitely not enough. And this is just gonna be a continual push from the blue team. I'd be surprised if they end up going yet. The dragon is finally back up. Blue team is paying him for. I don't think the red team has the control, even though they know what's up. I don't think they have the control. I mean, they have a ward in the river, but they can't get to the river without dying, as you can tell. Kassadin is now 8-1-6. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, blue team very slowly but surely taking down the dragon. They were able to take it. Ooh, Anivia tries to flash over the wall, but was very unsuccessful. Seen a couple of those escaping. I'd be very disappointed to see if it ends that way too. Oh, and another huge engage. Draven picking up the Graves, but ooh, Kassadin. And Jayce takes out Sejuani. He's gonna get, oh my god, that's a double kill, destroying that Blitzcrank, completely melting his face off. And that's gonna be the second bottom tower for the red team that does fall. It's 5 towers to 1 right now, 34 kills to 16, so double the kills. Now it's 6 towers to 1, double the kills, so 13k. Ooh, damn. Yeah, it's right around. Most likely they will end up getting 13k advantage after these 2 towers. Ooh, a nice legendary coming out from Jayce. He's picking up some kills, doing a beautiful job. He's 9-2-8. So you know he's not messing around anymore. Ooh, nice shock blast. That is going to be another tower that does fall. There's 2 members of the red team that are still down. Zyra puts on aggressive roots, lands on the 2 members of the red team. Are they going to be able to finish both of them up? That is the question. Yeah, legendary Jayce is at it again. That's going to be a double. It's like everybody's legendary. Zyra finally goes down, and Blitzcrank is now on the run, and it looks like they decide not to finish up. Ooh. Actually misses that hook, but is able to pick it up. Jayce still gets the kill though. There's only 3 people dead. Almost 3 people alive now at this point. And they're just going to recall from it. They only have 3 people alive on their own team, so I suppose it's an okay call. I wouldn't have called it, but I understand. I probably would have finished it. Unless they're having a lot of fun, which it seems as if they are, of course, but who doesn't have fun playing League of Legends? 25 minutes in, and Anivia does not have her Rod of Aegis and Arcane stuff completed. It's really not good for her. She needs to get that gold so badly. She's 2-9-4 and 100 CS behind. Wow, Kassadin is able to just destroy right now. This auto attack starts doing a little bit more damage than most people would think. The inhibitor now getting completely aggressed on. Shyvana comes in from the back, throws down her ultimate, is not able to get out of there. She's getting so many auto attacks. Jayce picks up another kill, and then they egg Anivia. That is going to be a double kill for Jayce.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team triple kill.
That is the game. There's not really much you can say about that in the end. That was just a stomp fest near the end. I mean, red team had a big advantage. They were taking dragons. They were doing exactly what they needed to do. But, man, they fell behind and they could not recover. So, you know, GG to the red team and congratulations to the blue team. Again, if you guys like my videos, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Make sure to request any champions or players that you would like to see, and so I can get those recorded for you. But until tomorrow, guys, peace.